Today we'll be making the modern Flair bracelet. To make the modern Flair bracelet, you're going to be using a 4-pound fire line and a 13 size needle. You're going to cut a comfortable length of fire line, and we'll be using a bead as our stop bead. You're going to leave a 12-inch tail. You'll sew through your bead, and then you'll sew back through it going in the same direction, and this stops your beads from coming off your thread. Now you'll pick up a tila. You'll sew through your tila. You'll pick up 3 seed beads. You'll sew back down through the second hole of your tila. And now you'll pick up 3 more seed beads. And you'll sew through the first hole of that tila. Now you can sew down through the 3 seed beads. And back through the second hole of your tila. Now you're ready to pick up 5 seed beads. And you'll sew back down through the second hole of your tila. Now you'll sew up through your 5 seed beads. And you'll pick up 5 more seed beads. Now you'll sew up through the first set of 5. And then you'll sew back down through the second set of 5 seed beads. Now you'll pick up your tila, and you'll sew back down through your set of 5 seed beads. Sew back up through the first hole of your tila. Pick up 3 seed beads. And back down through the second hole of your tila. Pick up 3 more seed beads. And you'll go up through that first hole of your tila. Now you'll go down through the 3 seed beads. And down through the second hole of the tila. Now you'll pick up 5 seed beads. And you'll sew back down through the second hole of the tila. Now you'll sew back up through the 5 seed beads. And you'll pick up 5 more seed beads. Now you'll sew up through the first set of 5 seed beads. And down through the second set of 5 seed beads. Now you're ready to pick up your tila and sew down through 5 seed beads. And back up through that first hole of the tila. You'll pick up 3 seed beads. You'll go down the second hole of that tila. And you'll pick up 3 more seed beads. Go up the first hole of the tila. And now you'll sew down through the 3 seed beads. And down through that second hole of the tila. Now you'll pick up 5 seed beads. And you'll go down the second hole of that tila. And now you'll go up the 5 seed beads. And pick up 5 more seed beads. Now you'll go up the first set of 5 seed beads. and back down the second set of 5 seed beads. Now you'll pick up your tila and you'll sew back down through the 5 seed beads and back up through the first hole. Pick up 3 seed beads, go down the second hole of that tila, and now you'll pick up 3 seed beads. Go up the first hole of the tila, and then down the 3 seed beads. And then you'll go through that second hole of the tila and pick up 5 seed beads. Go down through the second hole of the tila and back up through the 5 seed beads. Then you'll pick up 5 more seed beads. Sew up through the first set of 5 seed beads. And then back down through the second set of 5 seed beads. And this is the step that you'll be doing for approximately 21 times or until desired length. Now 21 times is including the clasp. That's for a 7.5-inch bracelet. Once you've completed this row, you're going to make another row just like it for the other side. Once you've completed both of your strips, you're going to connect them and you're going to add your 3mm crystal. You're going to leave your tails on all 4 ends just in case you might need them later on. And you're going to come out your seed bead and you're going to go across to the other set of 3 seed beads. You'll sew through those. And you're going to make a circle by going through the 3 seed beads on the other side. This will bring the 2 strips together. And then you'll go back through the 3 seed beads and this will bring your two sides together. Now you'll need to come down through the hole in the tila, and you want to gently pull your thread so it brings them close together. Now you're going to go through the set of 5 seed beads, and you're ready to pick up your 3mm crystal, and you'll go across to the other side and go up through those 5 seed beads. Then you'll come back down through the next set of 5 seed beads, and pull gently. You'll go through your 3mm crystal, and then you'll go through the next set of 5 seed beads. Then you'll go through the hole in the tila, and down the set of 3 seed beads, and across to the other side you'll go through the set of 3 seed beads, and then back down through the 3 seed beads on the other side. And that's what connects your bracelet together. Now you'll go up through the tila, up through that hole in the tila, and down through the 5 seed beads. And you'll pick up your 3mm crystal, and you'll go across to the other side to the set of 5 seed beads. And this is how you connect your crystals. Then you'll come back down through the set of 5 seed beads. And go through the 3mm crystal. And then back through the 5 seed beads on the other side. And pull gently so that they're together. Then you'll go through the hole in the tila. And then you'll go through the 3 seed beads. And then go across to the other side. Go through those 3 seed beads. And back down through the 3 seed beads on the other side. You've just made a circle. And gently pull your thread. Now you'll go through a hole in the tila, and back down the set of 5 seed beads. You'll pick up a 3mm crystal, and you'll go back up through the set of 5 seed beads on the other side. Then you'll come back down through the 5 seed beads, through your crystal, and back down through the seed beads, the 5 on the other side. And gently pull your thread. And you'll continue doing this step until you reach the end of the bracelet. Now that you've added your 3mm crystals and connected your 2 rows, you're going to come out right here, and you're going to need to position yourself so that you're going to be up here, because we're going to embellish the sides of our bracelet. And these 2 gold beads are attached to our tails, which we will take care of later. So now you're going to work up to your position. You'll go through your tila, and you'll go through your 3 seed beads on the side. Now you'll pick up your seed bead, your 4mm crystal, and your seed bead, and you'll go through the next set of seed beads. And now you're ready to pick up your seed bead, your 4mm crystal, and your seed bead. Then you'll sew through the next set of seed beads on the side. And then you'll pick up your seed bead, your 4mm crystal, and your seed bead. And then you'll sew through the seed beads on the side. And you'll just continue that step until you reach the end of your bracelet. Now that you've completed this side of the bracelet with your seed bead and 4mm crystals, you should have done that approximately 20 times. And now you're ending right here at this 15-0 seed bead, and you need to get to the other side so that you can embellish that side. What you'll need to do is you're going to need to go through the tila and come down through the center 3 seed beads. And you'll come back up through the center 3 seed beads on the other side. And now you'll sew through the tila, and now you're in the right position. so that you can begin embellishing this side of your bracelet. Now I'm going to turn the bracelet over so it'll be easier for me to embellish. Now you'll come through the 3 seed beads. And you'll pick up a seed bead and a 4mm crystal and a seed bead. Then you'll sew through the 3 seed beads on top of the tila. And then you'll pick up a seed bead, a crystal, and a seed bead. And you'll sew through the next set of 3 seed beads on top of the tilas. And you'll do that again. You'll pick up a seed bead, a crystal, and a seed bead. And you'll sew through the next 3 seed beads on top of your tila. And you'll want to continue this step till you reach the end of the bracelet, and that'll be 20 times. Now that you've finished embellishing the sides of your bracelet, you're going to come out right here at the end, and you're going to need to do something with the tails that you had left over. And we're going to remove the stop beads, and you're going to put on a needle, and you're going to want to make a double knot, and you'll sew up under your thread and through your loop. And then you'll do that again. And then you're going to feed that thread down through your beads, because you don't want to cut off at your knot. And you're just going to hide your thread. And if you'd like, you can put a half hitch in there, which is just one knot. Sew up under your thread. And then you'll sew through your loop and tighten it up. And then feed your thread through some beads so that you're not cutting off right there at your knot. And then you're going to do the same thing with the extra tails that you have on your bracelet. Once you're done embellishing the sides of your bracelet, you're going to come out right here. And now we're going to sew on the loop for our clasp. And you're going to pick up 36 seed beads. And then you'll come around to the other side and go through your seed beads. And then you'll go down through your tila. And you're going to go up through those center sets of 3 seed beads. And back down through the other set. And now you'll go back down through the next tila. And go through the seed beads on the side. And you're going to reinforce your loop a few times. This is what is going to be a stress point on the bracelet, so you want it reinforced. And then you'll go back through the seed beads on the side. And you'll do that step a few times to reinforce your loop. Now that you've reinforced a few times, you're going to need to tie a double knot, and you'll just go under your thread through your loop, and then you're going to do that one more time. And then you're going to feed it through. And I like to get away from the knot. And if you like, you could do a half hitch. And you're just going to sew under your thread. Go through your loop.